Hey there, folks. Rockhound Line here again with another Star Trek open. This one, however, is my one lone box of Star Trek connections. Whereas the last four Star Trek videos that I've uploaded have been opening the Voyager's inscriptions, Otto's inscriptions set. This one is Star Trek Connections, which crosses original series, Next Generation, Voyager, Deep Space Nine, and Enterprise. Um, this is a very similar setup in that there should be on average, and it is listed as on average, whereas the Voyager set was very specific about this. This is on average 3 autographs per box and a relic card, which is the same as the Voyager set, but this is on average. Where the Voyager set was very clear that there are autos per box. So theoretically could be more or could be less. Always going to be rooting for more, but we'll take 3 autos and a relic card. This is a limited run of 12,000 totals, whereas the Voyager card, I'm not going to get a good angle on that just because of how wide this box is. Hard up the box numbers in there too. It's under the wrapper, so we'll take a look at that there. I honestly can't. Got a Rittenhouse, Rittenhouse, archivers, archives limited over a sticker over it. But in this, there will be autographs for characters from all 5 series. I'm tangentially familiar with the original series. I think I've seen all the episodes, just wasn't in order. It's just one of those that I caught here and there. Somewhat related with, somewhat familiar with Enterprise, but then definitely Next Generation, Voyager, and Deep Space Nine are my absolute favorites. There is the 5 Captains Auto, which is, as the website calls itself, the holy grail of Star Trek card collecting. There are 33 of them, limited to just 33. It has Shatner, Will Shatner, Patrick Stewart, Kate Mulgrew, Avery Brooks, and Scott Bakula from Star Trek Enterprise. So let's get into this. Let's see what number we've got. This was a little bit more expensive, where the Voyager cards were a more limited run at only 6,000 boxes. And this one's at 12. It was about $170 for the box versus about 130 to 140 for the Voyager cards. So this is box number 3,458 of 12,000. 24 packs, so I'm guessing it's going to be very similar. It's from the same companies, Rittenhouse Archive, just limited. I did the Star Trek Voyager set, so I'm going to guess it's probably 5 cards per pack. Load everything. Interesting, there's styrofoam at the bottom. Oh, okay. Seen a bunch of cards with styrofoam. Extra layer of protection. Get rid of, whoop, and I lost one of my lights, of course. There we go. Okay, I'll just find our 12. All right, I'm excited for this one. The Voyager card set was incredibly cool. If you didn't see those, go back and check out those videos. The hits were fantastic. There's a Jerry Ryan auto in there and a Cote hit and some great relic cards and things, but I'm a fan of a lot of different sets. Is this Picard too? Oh, the character or the actresses? That is. Okay, interesting. So this must go even further than I thought. I thought this was just a, from those 5 sets, maybe this is everything. Very cool. Okay, so that's Picard. Helix from Deep Space Nine. Oh, interesting. It's the movies too. Okay, this is like all the way across the Star Trek universe. That's pretty neat. Zachary Quinto is Spock in from the Star Trek movie. Interesting. This card was backwards. Upside down. I guess it was backwards, but maybe that's some of the cards are. I'm learning as I go as well. I read a very brief amount, mainly about the 5 Captains auto and what autos you would expect to see. I mean, Brett Spiner's data is probably, these are probably 2 of my favorite characters. I would actually say is Tim Russ as Tuvok and Brett Spiner as metadata. So the backs of the cards are all numbered. They're not sorted by source. Okay, yeah, it's listed as Star Trek movie. Okay. Interesting. I like it. I like it a lot. If this one ends up being particularly fun, I may get a few more boxes of this one because this is just I mean, I love the movie, the original series movies to a point. I mean, there were 7 of those. I love the Next Generation movies. I love the reboot, recent reboots with Zachary Quinto. Chris Pine, I think. Voyager or Discovery even. Wow. Okay. So yeah, like I'm bad. I'm very bad. I'm a bad Star Trek fan. I was basically became familiar or aware of Star Trek during the run of Next Generation when I was a kid. So caught some of those sort of live as they were being aired. Have watched it a couple times through since. Voyager and Deep Space Nine were my absolute bread and butter. Fantastic series. Watched those as they were aired, and I've seen those through a couple times. Partially into Enterprise. No disrespect to the show at all. Just life events went a different way, and then have seen everything for the original series, but I'm very hit or miss on, I know, like Lower Decks and Strange New Worlds and Discovery. Prodigy, which was the set that was tied in with Voyager, Picard. I got a lot of Star Trek to go and catch back up on. We got Tuvok again, 2 out of 2 packs. Dr. McCoy. That I'm not looking. My eyes are closed. The actor that plays him is the same one that plays in The Boys. This is it'll come back to me. Carl Urban, right? Does this there? No, it doesn't. Okay, good. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's Carl Urban. This guy was in everything. It was insane the amount of stuff that Carl Urban was in before he finally sort of got his flowers as I can't even remember the character's name in The Boys, but crazy. Riker, man, I would and this is good. This is a good set. This is a good set of cards. Gonna be a lot of me talking. Do not, I take no offense. Skip over whatever. You were not hurting my digital feelings from across the time and space. Gonna get lost in this as we go. The relic cards, if you've seen any of the other sets or have collected sports cards, even if there is a card that's like a script card or a comic card or a costume section, there's always a really thick piece in the center there. An Academy Award winner on Star Trek. That's incredibly cool. The Doctor from Voyager, Diamond Peg, of course. Scott. I like this. There must be a ship assembly piece. Enterprise. Originals. Wow. Very cool. All right. Well, hey, already getting good value out of this just for the nostalgia factor. Okay, so Star Trek the original series actually says Star Trek the original characters have to discover. Harry Kim, character's name from the new movie. Oh, Into Darkness even. Okay. Wow, they really are just going all the way through the series all over. Enterprise series. Cool. Magic the Gathering's releasing a Star Wars Universes Beyond set later this year. I'm very curious to see that may be a end of the rest of these shows. Seems like the top card's always a show that I haven't seen, a version of Star Trek I haven't seen. We get a Voyager card, a movie card, a card from what seems like Enterprise potentially. Yeah. And then original series. Funny how they hit those similar runs. So again, first card will be Discovery or Strange New Worlds. Oh, see, and then immediately as soon as I say that, back card's different. Oh, we've got something sleeved. See that. I do like that about these cards. We had that with the script card and the comic card in the Voyager series. That the came pre-sleeved. Um. Oh, okay, yeah, the movies. Sulu from the movie. Have a genuinely don't know what I'm looking at. What am I looking at? You've just received a hand-drawn Star Trek Next Generation sketch effects sketch card season 7 episode 21 Firstborn. Hand-drawn Star Trek Picard. Recognize the name. Why do I recognize the name Martinet? Watch live, a man. Rest. Okay. Warren Martinek, best known in the franchise for drawing official hands-drawn sketch cards for Rittenhouse art. Okay. Okay, got it. So it's, for some reason I thought that name rang more of a bell for something related to the series rather than being just the in-house illustrator for in-house. Interesting. I am not at all familiar with Knife. Interesting. Yeah, so I mean, so this is, I know this is odd. I'm gonna catch up to. Also, oh wow, look at that. That's pretty neat, actually. The exact same card. Got Ta'ana from. I do recognize this character. This lower decks, it, as with all things tangentially YouTube pop up. Some very funny scenes with this character's doctor, I think, on lower decks. But if you see, like, this is a great example. I don't know how well this is going to come through, but that is dated 2026 CBS Studios on the card. All of them are, because it's 2026 set. Back and even Sulu card. On the right range for that. I can't, I don't want to adjust the camera because it actually looks, the cards actually look decent. It just doesn't read the tiniest of script, tiniest of text. But this card is dated 20. CBS Studios. Card was made, but Star Trek Connection. This. Why is it dated? There's a lot for me to try and figure out with this one. That was like 2 or 3 solid minutes of this video looking at this one card that I don't understand, but pretty neat. Cool. Okay. Well, there is a hit of some kind. Again, the descriptor said on average, effectively 4 hits per box. So it's going to be an auto, 3 autos, and a relic card. Card, Enterprise. Got narration. Oh, a Picard's Journey series. Okay, so we did Janeway's Journey and 7 to 9's Journey in the Voyager series. There is Patrick Stewart with hair piece. Interesting. Cool. On and Picard. Probably from Picard. It looks pretty old. Yeah. No respect to Mr. No disrespect to Mr. Stewart. Recognize the character, and almost like the quality of the photo as well. Definitely has that sort of not quite pre-digitalization, but that era of before everything sort of became digital. A lot of actual recording. Pale Nuno got so. Harrison, Counselor Troy. Very cool. So to put all these together and see what the set looks like. Card on the back. Jerry Ryan got 7 of 9 from Picard. Enterprise. Good things. Neat. And we got 2 captains in a row. Again, on average, 3 autos. We're hoping for some. Looking at one side, we'll put Dr. Star Trek Discovery. Well, having not seen Star Trek Discovery, it's Saurian, Schlurm, and species 10C, then unknown, unknown, and Zaheen. Really? Okay, that must just be a list of aliens. I'm guessing the A9 is the aliens card, maybe. Species, not who everyone is. Prize. Movie. Oh no, Strange New Worlds. Oh, okay. Oh, it is. Okay, it's Kirk in the. Oh yeah, yeah. I recognize Anton something. I can't remember his name. Plays. It was in It's also in the Avengers. Played the guy who could eliminate erase mountains with a mere word. Two more of my favorite characters, the Doctor and Geordi. Anton something. Ooh, this feels really thick. I did this before, I know. It's like pain, but video is really capturing. It feels like this is a much thicker pack than really thick. Okay. Let's see what we've right, or am I crazy? Nope, I am right. All right. So we've already got what I would call a relic card. Um, from getting this, what this be. So this would be another hit of some kind. I've gotten autos on these before. Feeling back. How's that? Rebecca Romaine. Strange New Worlds. I gotta watch Strange New Worlds. It's a good cast. Ah, here we go. We've got Commander Data. Costume material. Very cool. Data. I mean, they're all my favorites. That's my problem. It's the same problem I have if you've watched any of my sumo card pack openings. I love everybody. Everybody's great. Very cool. Commander Data. Horn. Costume material. Oh, so we have what I would call two relics. Really, I think this is a hit. Nation. I mean, it's very like it goes out of its way to say that you have just received a hand drawn. So it is meant to be on average. Theoretically, you could get no autos, no relics, but gotten relics, hoping still three autos come through. As much as I do appreciate the relics, the card. Got Quark and Odo. Yeah, bet they appreciated being tucked next to each other in a pack of cards for however long they've been tucked next to each other in a pack of cards. Oh, Enterprise, that's why. Okay. Pale Moonlight, Dr. Bashir. You're filing a protest. There's Bashir again. And Dax. Wow. Very cool. A lot of Deep Space Nine on those last couple of cards. Not gonna be insane and say this one's not as crazy. Oh yeah, okay. Q. Card. Dictionary. All good things from next generation. Two more from Kira and Nog. Nog? Nog the brother. I'm a bad fan. Bad fan. Doing my part to have rewatched every series of Star Trek possible before opening these. card. Okay. Oh, we got an auto of some kinds. Captain Albin. Star Trek voice. Christopher Carroll. Favorite son. It's the other thing I like about this set too. I don't know if you're watching, if you're a collectible fan, but typically when you've got autographs anymore, as you would expect, anyone who's asked to sign an autograph is going to sit down and sign a ton of them. So rather than have the actual cards, they'll have the person whoever to sign a clear sticker. And that sticker is attached to the card, and it's very cool. I mean, you've seen any of my other videos for the autographs that I have. That's what they are. They're they sign a sheet of stickers, and the person's got to sit down there and sign hundreds, their name 100 times, to get their fee or whatever. These are actual on card autographs, which again, if you're a fan, very cool. Very cool. I won't lie, would have been neat to have not gotten a Star Trek Voyager auto, having just gotten 12 Star Trek Voyager autos from our previous 4 boxes there, but being nitpicky. So we're still hoping to see 3 autos, but happens. Card again, and they really went heavy on. Oh, we got another auto from Strange New Worlds. Blocks Enterprise, and then that's looking like Warren Sure. It's Gorn Invader and Hegemony from Star Trek Strange New Worlds. So there you go. I complained about getting a Voyager auto, and we get a Star Trek Strange auto pack. Looking villain. I presume villain. That's very, very presumptuous of me. It could be nice and look very scary. Last 2 were Mr. Crusher and 7 of 9. Very cool. Sure. It's Born Invader. We've got 4 hits here. We love to see a 3rd auto, of course. It's being complete. I'd love to see every pack filled with nothing but autos and just overflowing entirely. But we've got another auto. Fantastic. Okay, so we've got Whoops. Lower decks. Prize. Oh, Strange New Worlds. Oh, Anson Mount. There you go. Couldn't remember his name. Well, thank goodness. Instead, we just actually got Anson Mount's autograph on a card. That's an easier way to remember Mr. Mount's name. Very cool. Captain Pike. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I definitely have got to get out of my way to watch whatever set this is. I'm already bad. I'm already forgetting. Can't remember. Very cool though. Okay, so we came out ahead, still with 6 packs to go. But I'm gonna guess there's probably not any more autos or hits or anything like along this way. Sorry to whoever else would have bought a box and did not get a hit for the relic card there. With it. Very, very neat set. This definitely makes me go back and watch hundreds, if not thousands, of hours of Star Trek. Characters. Strange New Worlds. Oh, Discovery. Strange New Worlds is the one back and see. Back a room. Mr. gestured. He's off camera. Mr. Anson Mounts. For Dr. Bashir. 4 packs to go. Again, I feel like we've gotten everything we would hope to have gotten. 3 autos. Okay, no, actually, it's Nog. It is Nog. Okay, good. I'm not banished from Branganar. My lack of this was just this podcast / YouTube video series I listened to. Did call it Ferengi Rangi Rama, where a guy who's an avid Star Trek fan made his friend who's not remotely into Star Trek watch all of the Ferengi specific episodes of Deep Space Nine, and it was ultimately ended up being good. She really ended up really enjoying the Ferengi episodes, but I would have lost points there for not remembering Nog's name. The number of times they mentioned Nog. The Mission Zach podcast. Odo and Dr. Boy there. It's always a fun one. Shout out Mission Zach. Not that I know them or anything. An unpaid advertisement. Yeah. On. Oh, this on the back. Okay. Or Dr. McCoy Spock. What am I saying? There you go. Now that I would be immediately banned from the fandom for. Oh wow, there you go. You. Interesting. Okay, so there must be a version, a 9-card version of each of the main ships for each series on the back of one card in every pack. So facing, trying to build, obviously deep. Cool. And our last card, last pack. Thank you. Thank you, last card in the all the packs for bailing me out for not remembering Cisco's son's name. Oh, neat. Okay, we got a Worf last cards too. Steve O'Brien and Jake. Steve O'Brien of myriad shows, but apparently credit to Deep Space Nine. A Worf card. Sort of edged, not fully. Bloodlines. Okay. There's a Bloodlines upset running through. Very cool. Well, hey, this is a fantastic box. Got a little bit of the bug. Would have been very cool to see some main cast members from Voyager, Deep Space Nine, and Next Generation that getting on the autos, but still to see the cards, the autos that we did get, and then Anson Mount again, captain of either Discovery or Stranger Worlds. I'm a terrible fan. I know. I will go watch these. I promise. But thank you very much for watching. Again, if you're a Star Trek fan, don't subscribe. We'll always take the subscription. Would love to have you around. This was just I saw these card packs available for sale. Thought it would be very cool to try and chase some autographs and things. We'll be back though for Magic the Gathering Star Trek when that set comes out later this year. But yeah, feel free to stick around if you want to see video games or me open a bunch more packs of sumo cards. Anyway, appreciate you watching. See you next time.